Hey guys, welcome to my channel. You asked me a lot in DM, how do I find a native speaker to practice my English? And in this video, I'm going to answer your question and suggest a couple of tips that are going to help you to find a native speaker to practice your English. So if you're interested, please continue watching this video.
Back to San Francisco.
Our minds may change.
I might say something that would disappoint you, but everybody's looking for a really easy way, like, oh, I'm gonna reach out to this native speaker, I'm gonna tell him, hey, I'm Marina, I'm Russian, I wanna practice English, and he's gonna be like, oh, Marina, of course, I will dedicate 2 hours a day for you, just for you to practice your English.
Please talk to me.
This would never ever happen. Just like in real life, you have to be interesting, you have to provide value so that people could give back to you. For example, if I'm a YouTuber, I would reach out to a YouTuber who speaks English, who's a native English speaker, and I would tell him, hey, I have this channel in Russian. I know your channel is in English and it's maybe a little smaller or it's on a different topic. I would love to help you in exchange for just speaking English with you.
Collaborate with him.
Another example, finding a tourist who is coming to your country who would be lost otherwise because there are so many signs that are not in English, he doesn't know your culture, etc., and offering help.
You tourist.
So always be ready with an idea of how you can help a person so that he can pay you with their time so you could practice your English. There are so many resources online. I don't like just recommending resources that I haven't used, but you can just type in on Google, find a native speaker to practice English for free, and you will find a lot of resources. One of the resources that I've personally used that is not dedicated to finding native speakers, but is dedicated to connecting people based on common interest is meetup.com, for example. I think you can find a local version. This is something that I've used. You can just research whatever is going on in your city, in your country, in your place where native speakers meet. When I studied in Germany, we had a so-called Sprachcafé, which was like an event in the evening where people from different countries came together. We selected the languages that we wanted to talk, and we were matched based on the language that we wanted to practice. I'm pretty sure you can find something similar in your city. Another advice, now that might sound super weird, but this is what I've done. Back in St. Petersburg, I was lucky to be born in a city where we have a lot of museums. What I would do, I would go to a museum and look for foreigners that looked lost, because 10 years ago, Russia was nothing like today. We didn't have a lot of signs in English and not a lot of people speak English. So I would look for those lost foreigners, I would approach them and ask them whether they needed help. And because I was like a 15-year-old girl, they were really happy that I approached and offered my help, and they would talk to me in English. We also had this volunteer club where you could just join and help foreigners and guide them through the city. So find something like that. Very, very important to find like-minded people, because English is not something you learn. English is something that you live in, and there are also other interests in your life like photography, music, YouTube, whatever. And there is a platform called Skillshare, which is an online learning community with thousands of classes in whatever you want to learn. So I personally took a class about Instagram there. It taught me how to take pictures, how to write text, so basically anything, millions of different videos. My task to you is to go on Skillshare and find a class that is interesting for you. The latest class that I've taken there was to how to read 10+ books in a month, and I think I'm reading 4 or 5 books in a month right now, and I'm going to share another video about the books that I love. But for now, go and check out the course that you would fall in love with. And below every course, they have like a community tab where you can connect with people who are taking the same course, and this is where you connect with native speakers. This is where you discuss the common problems that you have. Apart from practicing your listening skills when you're watching the video and learning something, you can also find native speakers in comments and talk to them about the topic that you're learning. By the way, premium membership gives you unlimited access to high-quality classes from experts working in their fields, so you can improve your skills, unlock new opportunities, and do the work you love. Skillshare is also more affordable than most of learning platforms out there. An annual subscription is less than $10 a month. So check out a link below, take a course, and connect with somebody who speaks English and who takes the same course. By the way, guys, if you purchase your subscription to Skillshare using the link below, we're gonna give 2 free months for the first 500 people who purchase. So check out the link below and subscribe to Skillshare. Next tip, again connected with your local tourism industry. When I was 22, I got a job in a local souvenir shop. They paid something like $5 a day. It was like ridiculous. I would never ever agree on this job if it wasn't in English. I was in a souvenir shop where we had buses of foreigners, of English native speakers coming in every day.
Tourists.
There were people from the UK, people from the United States, people from Canada, and my job was to talk to them. And I got paid for that. That was like the best. Although I quit in 2 weeks because the wage was really low and I had to work almost like 8 hours a day for $5. But it was amazing to practice English, amazing to learn new things in English, and also like all of the trainings that they gave us were in English. So find something similar in your city. It could be a hotel, it could be a souvenir shop, it could be a museum. Again, another tip is connecting with people on social media. And again, it should be based on common interest. For example, you're following this Facebook page and they're posting a video that you really like, you comment below, maybe asking others for opinion. And this is something you can do below this video, and I would encourage you to do that. I know that a lot of Americans watch me, actually 25% of this channel are people from America. So you can write a comment below about what you're good at, how you can help people, and ask them to connect with you to practice English. But don't forget to mention how you can help, because it's always about giving first and then getting back. And my last tip, those who follow me, you've probably heard this many times, but this is my personal favorite because it helped me. I started a YouTube channel in English. You don't have to travel, you don't need anything, you just need your phone, you need your camera on your phone, you need enthusiasm, and you need your favorite topic. And then you just switch on your phone, talk, edit the video, publish it, and don't tell anyone. Because I know you're afraid and maybe a little shy about your current accent, but believe me, in 20 videos, you would see a huge improvement. If you're starting a YouTube channel and not afraid to share your first video in comments below. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it was useful. I hope you will find a native speaker down in comments below or using the methods that I've shared. If you're not yet subscribed to this channel, there is a red button down below. Please subscribe. And here are a couple of videos that I would hopefully a couple of videos that I recommend watching if you are working on your English language skills. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next vlogs. Bye bye.